Hello, hello, Scorpio. How are you? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Today we are doing a reading here for you. We're going to do things a little bit different, but first of all, Happy New Year. I hope you had a great time celebrating and all of that stuff. I hope you are doing well, and thank you so much for being here. Today we're doing a reading, as I was talking about, as you may have seen, right, in this title of this reading, we're checking three cosmic messages for you, three messages from the universe, and then we're going to be going into your specifically for love. Okay, we're going to be checking into the singles, and we're also going to be checking into the people in a relationship. Now, singles will be included all from, you're single and ready to mingle, you're single working on yourself, you're talking to someone, nothing is official here, okay, divorce people and widows and widowers, okay, all of it is connected here. And then we're going to go into relationship. Now we could be going from friends with benefits, open relationship, close relationships, exclusive, third parties, you name it. There's just um, never ending story when it comes to that type of committed. Of course, if you are dealing with someone, if you're starting in a relationship, some people like to listen to the two. So by all means, listen to the two and see what comes up for you, okay? But first, let's start here with the cosmic energy. And as I prepare your reading, I would ask you if you could leave me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if this is something that makes sense to you. We start straight away with the Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Pentacles, and for the third message here for Scorpio, what do we have? Thank you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Okay, now let's clarify here. No, this one. Okay, let's see. I have a few decks depending which one wants to come out. So we have the Moon for the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Temperance for the Five of Pentacles. And we have the Queen of Cups for the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so first message here for you, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Moon. So we're talking here about a brand new cycle that feels uncertain. It feels like I don't know where I'm going. Okay, so we could be talking here, the universe is asking you to trust the universe, right? Because there's definitely a new cycle here, but this new cycle comes very strong into I don't know where this is going. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what's going to come out of this. But they're asking just keep moving forward, okay? Because the moon asks you, and it's the moon is guiding us. Your emotions are guiding you to move forward. So you feel you're listening to your intuition, and of course, the Wheel of Fortune here is talking about destiny, right? It's talking about a new cycle. It's talking about a new beginning, and this year it's all about new beginnings, right? This is in numerology the year one, and which comes from a 10 reduces to a 1. Wheel of Fortune is number 10, reduces to a 1. So there's a lot of synchronicity here that you are on the right direction. So just rest assured there could be some opportunity here. There could be some expansion that happens in your life, or you were not expecting, or this is something out of the blue, or you just need, when you just know something is about to happen, but you don't know when it's going to happen, you don't know where it goes. That's exactly what this Wheel of Fortune is giving me with this moon card here. It's that sense of I don't know where I'm going, I just know I'm going, so I'm just going to follow that excitement. I'm going to follow my intuition. I'm going to trust and follow that. I need to let go of old parts of me so that I become this aligned version of my higher self, and this is where I am going. So a lot of destiny coming up for you with this first message. And we move on into the second message for you, Scorpio. We have the Five of Pentacles and we have the Temperance here. So we do have a lot of healing happening here when it comes to your relationship with money, how you see money in your life. Because we could be talking that people that may have been with some sort of blockages, obstacles, challenges when it comes to money, when it comes to their financial freedom. But with the temperance here, I see that you are being guided in the right direction here. This could be you working on yourself, because also the temperance talks about the alchemist, right? So it's about blending the two. What have I learned? Also the Five of Pentacles talks about what do you focus on, your strengths or your weaknesses. So I see that you are understanding what are your weaknesses and how can you turn them into strengths, into you, for your own benefit, okay? For your own advantage here. And I see that you are already working on that. This could be by forms of understanding, learning, um, upgrading yourself, understanding how the mind works, the psychology of money, and all of that. It's working very, very well here. Okay, so I do like that you are shifting. So right now the energy is very strong about you are focusing more on the positive, on moving forward, on understanding and listening to yourself, because you know your best guidance, it's your inner compass, and that's where you are going. And I love that for you, Scorpio. Okay, and then the third message here for you, we do have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Once again, Queen of Cups here, giving that sense of listening to myself, listening to what I want to do. Now with the Six of Pentacles here, I see that you have been doing a lot of good to the world, and right now it's been coming back to you 6 times more, because you have the Six of Pentacles here. Okay, so there's a lot of situations here that I see you being rewarded. Okay, this could be by forms of people, by forms of jobs, by forms of even I'm hearing donations. Now donations doesn't have to mean that you are needing something, but it could be someone comes and say, hey, um, I have this ticket for the spa or something. I want to give it to you. Okay, you're like, oh, I will take it, right? Because it's a pamper day. Yes, I will take it. Or there's something here that someone comes and, let's say, for example, you meet a friend and you haven't seen them for a very long time, and they come with a bag full of presents for you and your family, your kids, you name it, right? So let's call it gifts instead of donations, right? Let's call it gifts. So there's people coming with a lot of gifts for you, so the universe is gifting you a lot of things in different areas of your life. But if you ask me what I feel here, I feel this is very strong about financial freedom and career wise. So this could be a person that it's here on the platform, putting yourself out there, and you've been consistent, you've been doing the work, you've been disciplined, you've been doing all of the stuff, you've been helping people in some way, shape, or form, and it's coming back to you um, in ways you never imagine. Okay, we could be talking about people wanting your services, people booking with you, for example, people booking with you, people referring you, people sharing your stuff, all of that kind of things, people referring you to other people, and you're having um, contracts, partnerships, collaborations, all of that good stuff coming up for you. Okay, so those are the three messages that came up for you. And now we move on into the love side of this reading. Let's look into love and what wants to come up for you, Scorpio. So I'll be starting by taking one card per pile, okay? And then we will clarify with the other deck. So for the singles, Six of Wands, and for in a relationship, Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. Now let's clarify here to get the other one. Let's clarify with three cards. For the Six of Wands for the singles. Oh, the Knight of Wands. Okay, what else do we have? The Chariot. There's a lot of movement here, fast movement here for you. And the Justice. Yes, we are having a relationship here if someone is open to it. Now, in a relationship for the Page of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Wands. Sorry, the Ten of Swords. We have the Five of Swords, so a lot of mind. And we have the King of Pentacles. Okay. Now let's start here with the singles, as we were talking about the singles. So we start straight away with this Six of Wands. So we have beautiful energy here. We have you being on the spotlight. We have you being rewarded for something that you have done. You are more open as well here, because we are talking about healing, the singles, people that went through some stuff in the past. So it's starting to come up into this form of a brand new version of me, right? I went through my, let's call it my hermit mode, let's call it that way, right? I went into a cave, I work on myself, I isolated myself from everyone because I was not in a place to be dealing with people, and I'm happy about that. And now I'm ready, right? I'm here, I'm ready to mingle, I'm open, I'm expressive. I I'm not saying that people will come from this introverted version of you into an extremely extroversion, but I see you more receptive, right? So there's a lot of receptiveness that it's coming up here. Now, with that, yes, you could ended up attracting people that are very much into coming, promising the world, and then disappearing. So this is something that you have to keep an eye on, which will happen all the time, especially if you are looking into connecting with people online, whether this is on dating apps or something. There could always be someone like that. They just browsing. They're not ready for something serious. So this is something for you to pay attention to, how you feel about something. However, with the Chariot and the Justice here, I do have someone here coming up. I don't feel you already know this person. I feel this person is coming up. It could be in the 7 days or something like that. Okay, it's coming up, and this is a person that could be at a distance from you, could be while you are traveling, or this person is traveling, could be this person goes into your hometown while they're traveling, and you get to know the person, and you could end up coming into a relationship. Because I definitely see some of you here coming into a relationship, and this comes into a relationship because you are externalizing this healed version of you. So you could end up meeting your counterpart, right? The healed version of you and that person, and you connect, and it's the most beautiful connection that you could have. So if you are waiting, you have been preparing yourself for something like this, congratulations, this person is about to come in. But remember to tap into the energy, how the person makes you feel, not what they're saying, okay? Because this Knight of Wands here, this is definitely someone that is going to come and just express how good they are, um, how good they can make you feel. So it's all about them, right? It's nothing about you. So stay tuned to that. Okay, single. So, and then we move on into people in a relationship. Let's see what comes up. We start here with the Page of Pentacles. So I could be talking to people, they started into a committed relationship here. You potentially came out of a hard time. You've been having some hardships in the past. You had some people trying to take advantage of you. So I could be talking to people here that past relationships have been very, very painful. Okay, toxic relationships, um, manipulators, controlling, people trying to take ownership of your own life. Okay, people being very demanding in about what you do or not do. And there could be a chance here that you were, just trying to keep the peace. You were allowing all of that to happen. So I don't see that happening now, because I do see with the 10 of swords and the 5 of swords, there was a lot of pain here that happened in the past. There was a lot of situations here, but now it's coming to an end, because I do have, from the Page of Pentacles, we have the King of Pentacles here. Okay, so I see as you evolve, someone here evolves as well. Again, this Scorpio reading is very strong, the love part, connecting with your counterpart. Okay, you've been doing the work and you're finally ready. So everything that happened in the past, it was just contracts that you have done before you came into this physical form, that these people will help you through pain, that you become the highest version of you, the healed version of you, so that the two of you connect here. And that's exactly what I see here, okay? And whether this is you in a relationship. Now remember, I am not talking about people that are in a toxic relationship, okay? I'm talking that it happened in the past. You had previous relationships that they were toxic but not anymore, okay? And the connection that you have today, it's a healthy connection that takes time, goes step by step, but grows from a page to a king, okay? It grows nice and steady, but it grows because it's extremely reliable energy. Okay, so that's what I have for you when it comes to love. Let's just get some final advice here with the oracle for Scorpio, please. What energy do we have? One message, thank you. Autumn equinox. So, number 3. Nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of all. That's beautiful. I'll read it again. Nothing is whole without the acceptance and acknowledgement of all. So we are nothing, we are everything, right? The other one is part of us, we are part of the universe. So everything that is happening is part of everyone. You could be looking into the earth, right? We are part of earth, earth is part of us, so we are all grateful for everything, right? As above, so below, as within, so without. So we are all one, everything. We are transforming. When I transform, everyone around me transform, and the environment around me transforms. And if I'm in a place that I am not meant to be anymore because I outgrew this place. I am just, the universe just pulls me out of this place and it takes me to another one so that I can continue grow, and at the same time I help this universe, beautiful universe, to evolve as well. Okay, so to me this is what this card is asking about. And autumn equinox also, right, talks about when we come from the summer, from the excitement, from the fire, into the autumn. So when the leaves starting to fall, when you're about to let go, when we're having this detachment, the death and the rebirth, right? So about taking the lessons from the past and just allow it to let go, understand the evolution, right? You have here the sun and the moon, so the divine masculine and the feminine, the positive and the negative, the day and the night, right? The light and the dark. So all of it is connected. We are all part of one, right? We all have the dark side and we have the light side, right? So when we understand ourselves as a whole, we understand that everyone is part of it, right? The divine masculine and the feminine, all of that is absolutely beautiful here. And that's what we need to understand with this card as well. What it's giving me is that, as I was saying about the autumn equinox, time to let go. There could be people here that it's time for you to let go. The caterpillar wants to go in the cocoon to become the butterfly, right? And we have to go through the pain to become the butterfly. So who is here in this video today that you are resisting that transformation? Because it feels like this card is calling, it's time, you are ready for the transformation, but you need to let go of the caterpillar form to go into the cocoon to become the butterfly, right? Because you've never seen a butterfly that you would say, oh, I don't like it. They're all beautiful, right? Transformation is beautiful, expansion is beautiful. So what are you holding back from? Okay, you don't know all the beautiful things that are ready to come. You've ever seen that? I think it's sometimes it shows on social media, right? There's this it's God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, right? So there's a father, let's call it like that. There's a father there, right? And there's a child, and it's hiding something back, and he's asking for the kid's teddy bear, and the kid doesn't know what it's giving. So this is about letting go for the new to come, but the kid has no idea that it's coming a much bigger teddy bear, right? Ready. So it's about, do you trust? Do you trust there's always something better coming up for you, that there's some higher force looking after you, right? And it's ready to give you, do the work, you let go of the past and something bigger comes. So I think that's mostly what I'm trying to say with this message here. Okay, so that's my messages for you today, Scorpio. Thank you so much. If you'd like a personal reading, my description box below, my details are there. And until next time, have a great day. Take care.